Just got another great project for you here today. This is going to be all about character control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do full screen, and what I'm going to do is show you that we're going to have Scratchy the cat move based on some arrow presses. We're going to have one thing move based on the mouse, and then we're going to have one randomly go. So I'm going to show you how this works. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into Scratchy the cat, and what we're going to do, we're going to clear out this existing code. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a when green flag clicked. We're going to grab ourselves another when green flag clicked. And this is going to be for the 4 different movements. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a forever loop. And within the forever loops, what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple conditional statements in here. So we're going to do a couple forever loops. And then we're going to get an if-then conditional statement that we're going to put on the inside of here. And then within these if-then conditional statements, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a couple sensing blocks. And so these sensing blocks are going to be looking for whether or not we have things pressed. So the first one we're going to start is with the up arrow. The next one we're going to do is the down arrow. And then we're going to get ourselves a left arrow and a right arrow. So we're going to change these to left arrow and right arrow. And then for the up arrow, what we're going to do is we're going to go to motion. And for the up arrow, what we're going to do is we're going to have it be a change X by. So we're going to do a change X by 3, so that it looks like more of a natural movement. And then what we're going to do for the down arrow, we're going to change X by a -3. And then for the left arrow key press, what we're going to do is we're going to get a turn counterclockwise. We're going to have this be 5 degrees. And then for the other one, we're going to get a turn clockwise, and that's going to be 5 degrees. And so that's going to allow us to move the Scratchy character with the arrow keys. The next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to program our butterfly. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a when green flag clicked. Within this when green flag click, we're going to get ourselves a forever loop. And this is going to be one that's going to basically move on its own. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into motion. We're going to get ourselves a glide block. And this is going to be glide 1 second, but we don't want it just to glide 1 second to a spot. We want it to glide 1 second all across the XY plane. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the X to be between -230 and 230. And we're going to have Y to be between 160 and 160. And so when we do that, that's going to allow that butterfly to basically randomly generate. The final one that we want to do is for our bat. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a when green flag clicked. We're going to get ourselves a forever loop from control. And then within this forever loop, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves another glide block. And this time what we want to do is we want to have this glide based on the position of the mouse. So we're going to go into sensing, and we're going to look for that mouse X. We're going to drop that in here, and then we're going to drop in mouse Y. So we're going to make this full screen again. And what we're going to do is we see that the bat is moving that way based on the mouse clicks, and the Scratchy character is moved based on that. So if we want to sort of accelerate our bat so it's moving a little slow, so what we can do is instead of it having being 1 second, we can have it be 0.1 second. And what that's going to do is that's going to make that thing look a lot faster. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Hope to see you back again for the next one. Thank you so much.